Welcome to Punch TV.
Mari, where is your mom?
I want to be on your TV show, Dad.
Shocker! Doesn't want to be on the TV show. You know, I bet that she, you know what? I don't think she's ever even watched an episode of the TV show. Like you and Castle on all the time. She doesn't even care. Not even me, and then you. Oh, she cares about the show. So she's not coming. Is that what you're saying?
Dad.
What? Oh, hey, Punchers! Welcome to a new episode of Punch TV this month, featuring everything about mums. Because it's our Mother's Day special. That was good. And because your mom doesn't want to be on TV, but if she was here, I would ask you, what are some things that you love about mom? What makes her the best?
My mom is the best because she's very helpful, very patient. She loves me and gives me a bunch of amazing hugs.
Yes, she does. And on this episode, we are going to find out how amazing some other mums are. We are going to talk to Riley Rossmo's mom. We are going to talk to Brennan, aka Major Party, or
Mr. Rizzling.
Mr. Rizzling. We're going to talk to his mom, and then also, for the first time ever, Tony's mom. Tony's mom, she's going to be on the show, the biggest fan of the show. I've wanted to meet her for so long. I finally get to meet Tony's mom. All this and more, and I guess we should get to the punch points. Have you heard about the punch points?
No, I have not heard about the punch points.
Oh, well, now we're doing like this punch points bonus, where if you answer a question correctly, you're gonna get a whole bunch of points. And do you know where you can use those points?
No, I do not.
Think about your favorite comic book store on 8th Street. Where's that?
Amazing Stories.
Amazing Stories. You go in, you talk to Tony, you talk to Jody, and you say, hey, I now have got like 5,000 punch points to redeem. What do I get? Do you know what you're gonna get?
No.
I don't either. It's a surprise. You go and you talk to them. Maybe you'll get a hug, a high five. You know, maybe, again, I mentioned Tony might give you a little gentle wave. I guess maybe more of a queen wave. Or maybe you'll get a prize. I don't know. But this month, here we go. Are you ready?
What?
So if you can correctly answer this question,
no.
we are going to give you 500 punch points. The question is, Riley Rossmo was one of the very first characters that he created. Was it A, the Big Cheese? Was it B, Tyrone the Pony? This is how we ride a pony. Tyrone the Pony. Was it C, Tragdor the Dragon? Or was it D, Garfield the Footman? Which one of those characters do you think Riley created first? Which one of those is legit?
I'm kind of feeling the pony.
The pony? Tyrone the Pony. Well, watch this episode. You're going to find out maybe you could win 500 punch points.
500 punch points?
OMG. And also, we're going to do the phrase of the day. See, you're getting good at this. I like that. The phrase of the day. But this month, it's not a phrase. It's a word. So the word this month is European. So if you hear the word European, then you also are going to be given 500 punch points. So if you're having your Punch TV viewing party like we do, we get all our friends together. So now, if you were the first one to correctly go, oh my God, European, then you are going to get 500 punch points. All this and more. Get ready. It's time for
Punch TV.
There we go. Hey, that was good.
Hey movie lovers, Craig Silliphant, the Movie Geek here. With Mother's Day just around the corner, let's celebrate with some of my favorite movies about mothers. Each film offers a unique perspective on the complexities of motherhood, from heartwarming tales to spine-tingling thrillers. First up, Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller, Psycho. Set in the Erie Bates Motel, the film explores the twisted relationship between Norman Bates and his domineering mother, whose influence casts a long shadow over the entire story. Psycho may not be your typical Mother's Day fare, but its exploration of maternal bonds and the lengths a son will go to for his mother's approval make it a fascinating watch. What, you thought this segment was literally going to feature that movie Mother's Day with Jennifer Aniston and Julia Roberts? Nuh-uh. Next is The Joy Luck Club, a poignant adaptation of Amy Tan's best-selling novel. The film follows the lives of 4 Chinese-American women and their complex relationships with their immigrant mothers. Through a series of interconnected stories, The Joy Luck Club beautifully captures the generational divide between mothers and daughters, while also celebrating the enduring power of love and family. Now, let's delve into the whimsical world of Everything Everywhere All at Once. This genre-defying film follows a middle-aged woman as she navigates through multiple dimensions, confronting different versions of herself and her loved ones. At its core, it's a heartfelt exploration of a mother's determination to protect her family, no matter the odds. Next, from Steven Spielberg comes The Fabelmans, a nostalgic autobiographical coming-of-age story set against the backdrop of 1960s America. While the film primarily focuses on a young boy's adventures, it also shines a light on the complicated relationship and love of his difficult mother, played by Michelle Williams. Turning to South Korea's cinematic landscape, we have Mother, directed by the visionary Bong Joon-ho. This gripping thriller follows a devoted mother's quest to clear her son's name after he's wrongfully accused of murder. As she delves deeper into the dark underbelly of her small town, Mother becomes a powerful exploration of maternal instinct and the fierce lengths a mother will go to protect her child. In Roman Polanski's iconic horror film Rosemary's Baby, we're transported to a world of paranoia and terror. The film taps into primal fears surrounding childbirth and motherhood. It's a chilling reminder of the sacrifices and uncertainties that come with bringing new life into the world. And lastly, we have Hereditary, a modern horror film that digs deep into the complexities of family dynamics. As the Graham family grapples with unspeakable tragedy and malevolent forces, the bond between mother and child takes center stage. Hereditary is a harrowing exploration of maternal guilt, grief, and the haunting legacy of family secrets. Whether heartwarming or spine-chilling, each of these films offers a unique perspective on the profound impacts of mothers in our lives. But if you're gonna watch something with mom this year, you might want to go with the Joy Luck Club over Hereditary. I'm Craig Silliphant, the Movie Geek. Happy Mother's Day. Punch TV is brought to you in part by Amazing Stories, providing Saskatoon with comics, games, toys, D&D, magic, and more for over 30 years. Online at AmazingStoriesComics.com. In person on 8th Street in Saskatoon.
Hey Punchers, we are back for our Mother's Day special, and I am here with another mom. This time, Riley Rossmo's mom. Welcome to Punch TV. And this month, we're celebrating all things mums for Mother's Day. And got a few questions for you.
Okay.
Maybe some things that we could learn about Riley when he was a little kid.
Sure.
I see you got a bunch of goodies here for us, too.
I do.
So, speaking of Riley when he was young, what was he like when he was a kid?
You know, Riley was always, first of all, he was a really easy baby and always a really kind, he was a good kid. Teenage years changed a little bit, but he was just always a really kind-hearted, loving, gentle soul.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
So when did you first notice that he was getting into art, and especially like drawing and things like that?
Well, very early on. My mom was always an artist, and so she really encouraged his art, but he was naturally inclined to that. I would say when he was a toddler, probably 3-4 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, always liked to draw. In fact, as he got older into later years of elementary school, the message always was, great kid, does, okay in school, but draws on everything.
Yeah.
The covers of his books, the desk, everything.
Classic.
This is one of his first books. It's called My Book of Idioms.
Ooh.
So it would have been a school assignment. And so idioms were given to the kids, and then they were to put drawings to them. So this is what it means when it says, money burns a hole in my pocket. Yes, that's what it looks like.
And you know what? Growing up, money did burn a hole in my pocket. Yep. My sister, she's the saver. Yeah.
There are a few in here, but I'll show you a couple of them. When the expression lose your head, so this is when you lose your head. It comes right off. So he took it quite literally and artistically, and looks like a car is coming. I'm not sure. It's, yeah. So,
So this could be like the start of like some of the more violent things that Riley has put on. So what is the best thing about being the mom of a now famous comic book creator artist?
I'm just excited for him. I'm excited. I think as a mom, you get excited about your kids doing what they love to do and feeling joy in whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is. And he just gets so much joy out of what he does. And that's exciting. That's gratifying. I will say that I traveled to Europe about 5 years ago and went into some comic stores. And it was so exciting in Lisbon to go into a comic store and find his comic. And,
that's my son.
Yeah, that's my son. Talk to the owner. And so that was exciting. Yeah. So to kind of see like, this is beyond sort of the little world I know.
So having 3 boys in the house, what was that like?
Honestly, it was active.
Yeah.
Yes. All 3 creative young people. I did want to show you actually a few more props just so that folks could know that Riley wasn't just always into comics. So he was a cowboy for a time. Yes, I'm not sure if people can see.
Cowboy
Yes.
Riley.
Yes, I don't know if that's Cowboy Ninja Viking. I'm not sure if there was an influence
Wow.
there. Yeah.
Do you remember what the horse's name was?
I believe it is Tyrone.
Tyrone the horse.
It's written on the back. That's Tyrone.
Yeah.
Yes.
It looks like a Tyrone. Yeah.
And he was a cyclist as well.
Nice.
He was into cycling. But this is the best one. I thought you'd enjoy this. He was a superhero. He's Superman.
The truth comes out.
Yes. He's 5 years old there, Superman. And I think, I'm not quite sure what kind of a weapon device that is, but there's something happening there.
The truth comes out.
Yeah.
And those are Garfield slippers, are they?
They definitely are Garfield.
Yeah, they
Thank
are.
you. I had forgotten about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which
yes.
new Garfield movie coming out this year? It's popular again.
I did not know that.
Popular
yes.
again.
Yes. So he was
Oh,
always, into doing lots of different roles. Yeah.
Now we get to the part where you can tell me some embarrassing things that, that maybe the Punch viewers need to know, because we really want to get. This is all about getting to know you, but also getting to know like who is Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, he was always, like I said, very kind, very honest. There were a couple of times when, he kind of snuck around a little bit. Like I say, the teenage years. He liked to get into some mischief with his brother and the neighborhood kids. They had, some candy stashes outside, climbed out bedroom windows, with the babysitter there. And,
Really?
Yeah. And then, when he was a teenager, maybe might have caught him smoking. He doesn't smoke now, but, that did happen. And he sort of just tried to run away from it. But there was a moment, we had to talk about it.
One, I guess you should fire a babysitter. 2, climbing out a window?
I know.
That's not right.
I know.
That's not good.
I know.
That's not good at all.
It was chaos when I was gone.
But no cop cars pulling up in front of the house at 3 a.m?
No, nothing like that. No,
Ah.
like I say, he was a pretty good kid. Just that kind of, dark teenage years. There was a little bumpy, but he's
letting out all of that other stuff like through the artwork.
I think
then,
so. I
and
think
then
it's a
on
release. Yes, most definitely. Yeah.
Sweet. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
on the show. It was really nice
my
meeting
pleasure.
Hello, Punch TV watchers. This is Brennan from behind the microphone and in front of the camera. You probably recognize my voice from Punch Radio because I'm sure you all tune in every week. And today I have a very special guest. This is my mom, Marilee Risling. Say hello to our Punch TV.
Hello, Punch TV.
There you go. You might not know this, but Mom is actually a very avid Punch TV viewer.
I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, every time she catches it, I always find out what we were doing on the last
right.
episode.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Do you have any favorite Punch TV memories? So my mom actually said, "What questions are you going to ask me?" And I told her, and now I'm asking her totally not the same questions.
Totally opposite question.
But do you have any good Punch TV memories?
And the correct answer
Anything that has Hank in it is my favorite.
Yeah. What about Major Party? I mean,
Major Party
There we
is
go.
very major.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good.
We don't want him to be a minor. He definitely is a major.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, I can get behind that. So you've been part of the Saskatoon music community for a very, very long time. When did you start teaching music lessons?
I started teaching music lessons when I was still in high school. And I taught at home all the time that you and your brother were, little. And then we owned the Academy of Music for 30 years, and now I'm back teaching at home again.
I'm ready now.
Okay, start.
There we go. So how many students do you have right now teaching from home?
About 60.
And then at the academy, do you remember at your largest, how many students do you have?
I think we had around 700.
Yeah.
We had 700 at one point.
So that was actually bigger than most elementary schools
That's right.
at the time.
That's
before we
right.
had 1,500 students per
Yes.
school. Why should kids take music?
Why should they take music? Well,
A little public service announcement on why your kids should take music.
it's good for your coordination. I think it's good for your math skills. So whether you want to be playing hockey or ball or whatever, it's good for that. It's good for your cognitive thinking. It's a fact that people who have dementia, music is the last thing they forget. So even if they can't remember what they had for lunch, they'll still remember how to play the piano or sing whatever kind of music they knew. So those are two really important things. And I think it gives students confidence. If you play for recitals, for music festivals, for things that people have to watch you, you feel really good about yourself, and it's builds confidence.
So what's some of your best memories or best advice or best things about being a mom in
About
general?
being a mom. Oh, having two special boys.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, that's good enough for today. Well,
No, being a music teacher is wonderful, and I love it, and that's a wonderful career. But I think the best job in the world was being a mom.
oh.
And I hope that the music that you had in the house from both me and your dad helped to maybe turn your vision into what you are today. And my proudest memories, even though I've had many, many students win awards, and my last few years, over 90% of my students have had the highest mark in the province on all their exams. One girl, actually, every exam she's taken, whether it's been theory or practical, has had the highest mark in the province.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty proud of her. But my most exciting memories would have been when I went to festivals with you and Darren, or accompanied you when you were little, and then as you got older and were in bands and other performances, just being so proud. So proud to be a mom, so that's the best job ever.
Well, Lions Band, all the band trips we went on during the summer. And
Yeah.
I remember, I think you were playing for me with the festival, and we were going to North Battleford, so I could play there and Grandpa could hear me play. And we got pulled over for speeding. Do you remember
Yes.
that? Am I getting pulled over?
I do.
I was in the back seat, so I forget who was in the passenger. If it was Wilma, did Auntie Wilma come,
No,
or was it?
It was Barb
Oh, so Barb was accompanying me.
and that year.
Oh, okay. So, but anyway, we got let go because it was for the music festival. So,
That's right.
Yeah, we got off without a warning, but.
Yeah, and thanks for that.
Yeah.
Glad you brought that up.
And true wrestling style, we were running late, so that's probably why we were speeding. But that's fine.
Well, I just like to say what a special son I have, and I have another special son, but he's not here. Unfortunately, he lives in Calgary, but I love you both. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms that are out there. And Punch TV, keep going. Enjoy
There you
it
go.
so much.
All right, there you go. Well, happy Mother's Day from
Thank
the
you.
Wrislings, and enjoy your day.
Punch TV is brought to you in part by Amazing Stories, providing Saskatoon with comics, games, toys, D&D, magic, and more for over 30 years. Online at AmazingStoriesComics.com. In person on 8th Street in Saskatoon.
Oh man, it is the time. It is the time you have all been waiting for. Finally, after over 100 episodes of Punch TV, I got to sit down with Tony's mom, one of our biggest fans. So Hank and Tony's mom in the same place at the same time. So check this out, and while you're watching, I was instructed by Tony, or Anthony as some people like to call him, that he's a pretty private guy, so all the pictures that I had that I was going to put on here for you to see, he vetoed it. He was like, no way, I can't put those on TV, I don't want people to see that. So because Tony wouldn't approve any of the pictures, I had some of her favorite people draw what they thought the pictures would look like. So that actually I think is even more enjoyable than the pictures themselves. So now it's time to meet Tony's mom. Thank you for sitting down to talk to me today. I am so excited that you're here
I am too.
because, as we've told everybody, you are our #1 fan. You've been watching since the beginning. You probably watch every episode at least 10 times,
I do.
right? And tell all your friends, our #1 fan. But what we really want to know is we want to get more into the background of Tony, or you call him Anthony, is that right? Is that his real name?
Of course. I named him.
Huh, Anthony. Huh, there's one thing.
Yeah.
So
Tony who?
So when Anthony was young,
Yes.
did he always collect things?
Yes, he did.
Because now he's like a huge collector. He's
I
got
know
like a
he is.
warehouse full of stuff.
I know.
So what type of things would he collect when he was really young?
Just anything. You know, he was good at anything. He collected anything. He, I don't know how to explain.
Did he ever collect stamps?
No.
No? How about rocks? You have a rock collection?
No.
Yeah, really. So we all thought ahead of time, and we were like, what would Tony collect when he was young? I went rocks. I thought for sure he'd be like, look at my shiny pebbles. Yeah.
I think he, he collected toys.
Yep.
He did, a lot of toys.
And
And
would
I-
he ever get upset if people touched his toys?
Of
Like,
course.
was he very possessive
Yeah,
of them?
he
Yeah.
still is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh, he noticed that, huh?
Yeah.
So he collects a lot of Star Wars memorabilia and things like that. Have you ever watched Star Wars? The movie?
Years ago.
Yep.
Yep.
So Tony hasn't sat you down, Anthony hasn't sat you down and forced you to watch
No.
all the Star Wars movies?
No. No. But I do have some of his comics and things at home I look at.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Like the most valuable ones that he's made sure that you were protecting?
I think so. Are they valuable?
Yep.
Yes, they are.
Probably.
Yeah.
Right? So other than Star Wars, anything else when Tony was younger that he was into?
Boy, oh boy. Caught me there.
You ever play with Barbies?
No.
How about My Little Pony?
No.
Really? Okay. Because that was another thing we talked about, that we really thought Tony would be into My Little Pony and stuff, just for the collecting.
Yeah. He liked little girls.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
So when Tony was younger, do you have any, I don't want to say embarrassing stories, because we don't want to embarrass him, but what were some of your fondest memories of Tony when he was like
Well,
a kid?
actually, Tony actually, he was quite artistic. He used to, he loved photography. He would be up in the morning at like about 4 o'clock in the morning underneath the bridge taking pictures.
Really?
Yeah, really. He was into photography, and he used to like drawing and actually coloring and that type of thing. And I was thinking today, what else?
Like the Anthony that we know doesn't get up before the crack of 9 a.m.
You know, he used to.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't find him here. He actually was underneath the bridges, you know, snapping pictures and all that sort of stuff. Yep.
And what color was Tony's hair when he was younger? And did he have hair, or has it always just been like the same haircut that I've got? Is it?
He had beautiful hair. He
Really?
had, yeah, he had brown hair, and he looked nice and curly.
Curly brown hair. Did he have it long? Did it ever come down to here?
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Have you read comics before?
Oh, comics.
Yeah. And what are your favorite comics? Do you have any favorite superheroes?
I liked, well, I like Batman and Robin and Superman and Spider-Man and Spider-Woman, and yeah,
So all the classics.
yeah, the classics. He had his own band, and he was the singer.
And did you ever hear him sing?
Of course, well, we used to play in our rumpus room. They practiced in our rumpus room.
Oh, and you let them do that?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty nice.
Of course, yeah.
They're 2 thumbs up for Mom. You wear earplugs while he's singing?
No.
Okay.
He was very good.
So do you think that at some point, if I asked Tony to sing for me, maybe a couple of the songs that he sang while he was in the band, do you think he would do that?
No.
No? No? You don't think he has the same beautiful voice that he used to? While singing?
Well, you know, I could maybe help him. I could sing with him.
Okay. Okay, that's a date. That's going to happen on Punch TV. What are some of your favorite memories of Tony growing up?
Oh, he was a lovable little boy. I used to carry him around and sing to him.
Aw.
There you go. Was I to say that?
Yeah.
No.
What song did we listen to together all the time?
Oh,
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
that was the song, and you would sing that to him?
Yep.
Aw. And then when you tucked him into bed, you would sing that too?
Yep. That's the only song I knew.
Does Kathy let you come over sometimes and you still tuck Tony into bed?
No.
No.
She says no.
Yeah, fair enough. I really appreciate you sitting down to talk to me about Tony. And I really appreciate you watching the show. And on behalf of all of us, thank you for being our #1 fan.
Thank you. I'm so glad to meet you. You people face to face, person to person, because I do enjoy your show very, very much, and enjoy all of you.
We'll keep watching. We've got numerous
Oh, I
ways
do.
to make fun of Tony for many more episodes to come.
Oh, good.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got great stuff in there. Thank you.
Great job.
So that wraps things up for this special Mother's Day edition of Punch TV. Before we go, Castle, your sister, she was saying some really nice things about your mom. Like, do you agree with everything she said? Mm-hmm. What? You agree with something that your sister said? And this is on video. She's gonna know you agreed with her. No! Do you have anything to add about how great Mom is?
That she's an Uber driver.
Oh, you're right, she is an Uber driver. Driving you kids all over the place to school and back 400 times a day and parkour and everywhere else. Oh, yeah. You know what? Your mom is great. All the other moms we talk to are great. And on behalf of myself and everyone here at Team Punch, including Jody and Tony and Kathy and Dean and Craig and Riley and Major Party, a.k.a. Brennan, a.k.a. Mr. Rizzling. Thank you for watching. My name is Hank. For everything Punch related, including Punch TV and Punch Radio, head to the socials, hit the internets, go to the YouTubes, go everywhere that you can think of and search for @PunchYXE. That's @PunchYXE. We will see you next month on another episode of Punch TV. All right, let's go. Man.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, son.
Guess what?
What?
If Mom is Canadian when she isn't in the bathroom, what is she when she is in the bathroom?
I don't know. What?
European. 500 punch points.
European.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. Welcome to Punch TV.
Oh, look at There you go.
There, that's perfect.
Excellent.
I really don't like you touching me, by the way.
What? You look just like a baby. That was so nice.